I always knew throughout this process that I wasn't alone. I'm not the only woman who's ever had a miscarriage. I'm also not the only woman who's had a hard time. All of us have all sorts of challenges that we encounter every day in our lives. And sometimes we just need the biggest encouragement from ourselves. Hello, I'm Zara, and welcome back to Reset, the Mindset Makeover Show. Well, here we give you the tools you need to elevate your life, career, and income all on your own terms. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notifications button so you don't miss a single episode of Reset. Today on Reset, I want to share what inspired my mind over mood mantra. It really started from the right combination of circumstances. I was going through a difficult time, dealing with the aftermath of a miscarriage and its impact on me, my family, my work, basically all of the above. I found myself completely lost in my feelings when I had real things that I needed to do to help to heal myself. Now, I just want to be very clear. I am not saying that you shouldn't experience the emotions that you go through when you experience any type of loss. What I am saying is that I realized that while I was going through these emotions, there were also quite a few things I needed to do to help myself, not just mentally, but also physically recover. And that at the time I wasn't able to do that, and I needed to find a path to doing that because it would help not just my physical but my mental as well. And then I stumbled across this post on Instagram. I think I'll put it here. Now you might be like, why is she quoting Instagram? But just bear with me, okay? So it was a post, and when I saw this post, it was like, the sky's parted. It's like, ah. And that's basically what it felt like happened. And this is what it said. You can either honor your mood or your commitment. You'll always feel like not doing something. I was actually attacked when I saw that. I'm like, wait, how do they know? I don't feel like doing anything, but I've got a lot that I need to get done. This essentially hit me so hard because I hadn't felt like doing anything for weeks. But me not doing anything was also not changing anything. And it's not aligned if you want things to change, but you don't want to do any action to change them. See? It doesn't make sense. I had to come up with a way to deal with this and process this on my own. And that's really where my mind over mood mantra started. Anytime I found myself doing something that didn't align with my priorities, values, or goals, I would start saying mind over mood. And I'd say it to myself repeatedly until I actually did what I needed to do. So for me, this was calling my doctor back. It was getting myself to eat some food. It was going for a walk for some exercise because I had basically not moved in weeks. There were so many things that might seem simple and easy to others that I had to repeat mind over mood, mind over mood. You can do this mind over mood to myself multiple times in order to inspire me and get me going regardless of how I was feeling that day. I always knew throughout this process that I wasn't alone. I'm not the only woman who's ever had a miscarriage. I'm also not the only woman who's had a hard time. All of us have all sorts of challenges that we encounter every day in our lives, and sometimes we just need the biggest encouragement from ourselves. Just to clarify, even though I felt alone, it wasn't because I didn't necessarily have anyone to speak to. It was more that I didn't really know what to say. Some of my friends did want to talk, but they also didn't know what to say. And I don't think it's that uncommon that when people particularly when they experience trauma that others don't really, or even they don't really have the words to communicate with others about how they're feeling or to help others navigate what they're feeling. And then the other piece is, we're all going through things. So even though sometimes people do try to support you, they might not have the capacity. Their tanks might be on full already too. So all of these things are part of what made it more challenging for me, but also encouraged me to be more mindful that some of this work, a lot of this work, you have to do on your own. This is also where I acknowledge the importance of therapy, but also acknowledge that many of us don't have access to it. Mind over mood is definitely my mantra, but it's also a means for me to help people find the support that they need. Our mission this year at the Reset Show is to donate 100 therapy sessions. We'll do this with our Mind Over Mood merchandise. For every sale of the merchandise, we'll donate a portion of the profits to an organization that helps to offer support to people who need therapy but cannot afford it or don't have access to it in their communities. We'll actually link below which organizations we're supporting. We're currently in the process of determining between a few where we can have the best impact, particularly in a more underserved community. The other thing that I do want to note is that I'm not wearing the merch right now, but I will be. We are in some different times right now, so delivery times are also impacted. Once I do get the merch, I'm actually going to maybe strut just kidding, I won't be strutting anything, but I'll take some photos and put it in here, or take a little video and put it in here for you so that you can see what it looks like. If you're interested in supporting this cause, or you just need a reminder of this mantra for yourself, well, actually, regardless, you'll do both. You can see a link in the description box where you can purchase the merchandise. It's available in apparel, as well as some accessories and everyday items that you can use. All right, well, that's it. This is just a short story to tell you guys, where I'm coming from, and hopefully this inspired you as well. Comment below and share, what's your mantra? What do you use to help you get going? In the meantime, don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Zara, and thank you for watching Reset, the Mindset Makeover Show.